We're a nation of pet lovers, but for me, the cat is king. These are my cats. This is Gary, and this is Tony. And not only are they cute, but they're actually good for my health. In fact, research has proven that if you own a moggy, you're much less likely to die of a heart attack or stroke.
So how do you benefit from this feline phenomenon if you haven't actually got a cat? You come to a cat cafe, of course.
The first cat cafe opened in Taiwan almost 20 years ago, and they are hugely popular in countries like Japan. Now they're popping up all over Britain, from Cardiff to Edinburgh, as an antidote to the stresses and strains of modern life. This kitty cafe in the heart of Manchester was set up by two cat-crazed sisters, Sarah and Ellie Close.
Hello, girls.
Hi.
This is my idea of heaven. Tea, cake and cats.
Yes.
What's the concept? What's the idea behind it? Why is it different to a normal cafe?
I think a cat cafe is good for stress relief. I think that's the defining factor. You can sort of turn up, grab a coffee and just watch cats sleep or watch cats play, and by watching an animal it can be quite mindful and therapeutic. So I guess that's the difference between a cat cafe and a normal cafe.
There are 14 resident cats, all with their own personalities.
So we've got Bengals who want to play and run around, and they're just the ones you'll see on the Sky Run. There's definitely the high maintenance ones, so Stanley, the Siamese that's running around.
Needs a lot of attention.
He needs a lot of attention.
And then there's the ragdolls that are like really relaxed, great therapy cats. They'll just sort of roll around and laze about all day and not a care in the world, I guess.
Yeah. We've got a few regular customers that obviously get a favourite cat and then they want to keep coming back and checking on them and playing with them, and it's really nice to see.
When we first started doing this, there were a lot of people that thought it was like a novelty thing or like a pop-up thing, but I think this can be very much a stable part of any community. And I think we're seeing that in our repeat custom from people who live in the local area. We intend it to be in Manchester for many, many years.
One regular here is Rachel Millett. She suffers from chronic pain and anxiety and finds the cat cafe a therapeutic place to be.
I noticed when you came in you were spotting some of the cats, you know them by name now.
Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? No, but yeah, because we've been a few times, you get to like know their personalities and see them grow up like the kittens and things like that.
And have you got a favourite?
Definitely.
Who is it?
Harvey.
Harvey's the favourite.
Harvey's the favourite.
Quietly, we don't want any.
Yeah.
So why do you come here?
Coming to a homely environment makes me feel a lot more comfortable and less pain, which obviously helps with the anxiousness as well. Being around the cats, they're very calming, and I know I'm in a safe environment. I do get a lot of satisfaction if they do come up to you or they play with you, etc. It's that distraction or the calming feeling of stroking them, just kind of take your minds off things, makes you calm down and relax. I've been a couple of times before, they're trying to get in your coffee or things like that. So it's funny, it makes you laugh. And my mum finds that a lot when she comes with me as well. She's like, she just watches me, just giggle around sort of thing, watching all the cats. So I think that helps her as well to know that I feel a lot better.
Contact with animals is proven to be good for our physical and mental health, which is all well and good if you live in the countryside. But over 50 million of us now live in urban areas, where cafes like this come into their own.
So, Bert, this is Gary playing fetch. Let's see if you can do anything. What's this? Nothing.
These cats not only boost the well-being of customers, they're also helping to raise cash for a mental health charity.
Mental health is very much on our agenda. 1 in 4 people will now be diagnosed with a mental health condition in their lifetime. And we feel there's still a lot of stigma attached to mental health. Depression is a medical condition. It's an imbalance of chemicals in the brain, but I think a lot of people still think of it more of as an emotional problem. But it's not. It's a diagnosable condition, much like diabetes or asthma. And I think particularly in the UK, we're not really treating mental health the way it needs to be treated. So that is our chosen agenda at Cat Cafe. So one of the charities we support is Manchester Mind, and last year we decided to make a charity calendar, and this is what we came up with. It's a man and cats calendar.
Not just a man in Cat's calendar.
No.
Half naked men in Cat's calendar.
Half naked men in Cat's calendar. All I can say is it did do very well, and we did raise a lot of money.
And how did you get them into these poses? How do they stay still for that long?
Well, we had to be really patient, as you know, like working with cats. But they're pretty friendly cats, really, that we have here. They like the fuss to be all about them sometimes. It went really well.
And as if naked men and cats aren't enough, the cafe also runs weekly yoga classes given by Kate Sassinelli.
Push back to downward dog.
Surely she means downward cat. Yoga is known to boost physical and mental well-being. So yoga with cats, well, surely that's double the benefit. But what do the cats think of this new craze?
This is clearly a good place for human mental health, but what about the health of the cats?
Well, the health and welfare of our cats is our top priority because we can't run a cat cafe without having happy, healthy cats. We do a couple of things to make sure the welfare is protected. One is we have house rules, which are you can't pick the cats up, you can't wake them if they're asleep, you can't chase them, you can't take photos with a flash. It's to make sure that the cats are protected in what is their home. This is where they live 24 hours a day. We also have a cat room, which is their space. They can go at any time during the day if they want to get out of the cafe.
So they're free just to go there?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So you know that if they're in the cafe interacting with the customers, they are choosing to be in here because at any time they can go in that room, which is pretty big. It's not like a tiny room, so yeah.
So you've got happy humans and happy cats.
Exactly.
Okay, so cat cafes might seem like a bit of a crazy idea, but after today, I can see that a spot of fun with our moggy mates can be really good for us humans.